Hi guys, so for your weather report, now this is a different part of the project. It's kind of think of it as a separate project from your brochure. Now my brochure is about blizzards. My weather report is going to be connected to that same kind of weather. So my weather report will be reporting on a super snowy, stormy day, a blizzard, and I'm choosing to talk about Stockholm, Sweden, where my class was recording our weather. You can be creative. You can decide a different place, somewhere that's realistic though, that would have the kind of weather that you will be reporting on. In order to properly plan and organize yourself, you do need to write out a step by step kind of what you want. And for me, it was easier to have it on paper. So I took and wrote out my weather report on paper. I also had it on a Google slide. So you'll see in my weather report, I have that there. I also wanted to tell people how to prepare. So I have a graphic I found on the internet, and it shows how to prepare for a winter storm for the emergency kit. And then you'll see I just had a little bit of fun. This part of the project, the weather report, should not take you as much time as the brochure. The brochure, think of the brochure as probably 85% of your time for this whole project, and the weather report should maybe be about 15. It's kind of a fun cherry on top component. So don't overthink or overdo the weather report at the expense of your brochure. Your brochure is really what we're looking for, your craftsmanship and your quality. Your weather report is to have a little fun, get in front of the camera, do some presentation, and enjoy sharing your information and your knowledge about the natural hazard that you studied and the weather that you learned about. All right, kind of center yourself and think about Megan Perry. Think about some different examples of weather reports you've seen from meteorologists on TV, and just have fun and do your best. Okay, so you will want to kind of write out what you want to say. For me, I used my camera on my laptop, and I just kept my notes right under my camera. So you can't see them on the camera, but it's like my very own, no, I can't remember what that's called, but you know, where I can read the words, my teleprompter. So it's like my very own teleprompter. You can handwrite it. You don't have to type it or print it. And if you want, I used some digital pictures and put it on a Google slide. You can split your screen and you can have your camera if you can figure that out. If not, you could put a poster behind you. You could go outside and do it. You can play around with it. Have fun, be creative, and willkommen. Channel 10 Weather Report with Mary Findlay. Heute in Stockholm in Sweden ist es heute schneebedeckt. Es sind -3 Grad Celsius. Am Morgen es ist windig, sehr windig. Am Mittag wird es sehr kalt sein. Am Abend wird es viel Eis geben. In der Nacht der Wind sehr stark. Sie können in Ihrem Haus bleiben. Warm bleiben. Trinken Sie Tee oder Kakao. Morgen wird es besser. Yes, tomorrow you can put on your sunglasses and bundle up and head outside and play in the snow, because there will be plenty on the ground. We will be having a lot of snow, but today stay indoors because it's too windy to be safe. Take a look at live action from camera 12 out in the field here in Stockholm. We've got cars that are trapped. We've got emergency rescue vehicles having to help people who have gotten into accidents on the freeway. You need to be like this little girl, my little niece. Stay inside. Look at the storm from the safety and warmth of your home. Make sure you have your winter storm safety emergency kit. You've got your list of emergency contacts. You need to have your first aid kit. You need to have plenty of bottled water, and make sure you have wood or fuel for your stove or your heater. Stay warm. Keep a lot of blankets with you. You might also want to make sure you have a flashlight with extra batteries, candles, matches, and a lighter, because we know with these heavy winter storms, blizzard-like conditions, can bring power outages. Make sure you have plenty of non-perishable food that won't go bad, food for your pet too. And if you have a cell phone, which most of you do, make sure you also have some sort of extra charger or external battery. Stay safe, stay warm, stay inside, Stockholm.